Okay. Stream should be live here in a second. I'm just testing it in a bot thing.
Sweet.
Well, my frames do not like this though. Okay, it looks live. Nice. You want to do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you go to the stream and make sure the audio is okay?
I can do that. Are you on Twitch?
No, I'm on my YouTube.
Okay. Let's have a look-see. Hey, I gained a subscriber. Congrats me. Alright. You are showing us live? Let's see how the audio is.
Mostly is there audio, plus can you hear me while I'm shooting, or is the shooting too loud? Those kinds of things.
The game is definitely quiet enough to the point where it's not obstructing your voice.
Okay, cool.
It's not too quiet though, you can still hear it.
Perfect. Well, I'm gonna get out of bots then and go play some actual multiplayer.
Sweet. You could probably turn me down a little bit. But besides that, it sounds good.
Alright. I turned you down.
Okay.
Oh. What a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Emily just texted me. And she, well, we were chatting already, and then she responds, "How's whatever you're doing?" Just like, it's so good. It's good.
How is whatever you're doing?
I was like, I appreciated that question so much.
I like the phraseology of it. Good.
Please remove all split screen players. Oh my god, the game bugged out and it still showed that I had bots in my party. It still thinks there's bots in my party, so I have to wait a few seconds before I can play multiplayer. There it goes.
Fun. Oh, there's all, yeah, the blue left your party.
It's like, yep, those are real people, alright.
Apple left your party. I love that.
Oh, I told her she can come watch me stream. There's not a chance in the world she would do that. She's watching.
What a great girlfriend.
She's watching America's Next Top Model. It's, you know, she likes it, so.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely not my favorite show.
I really enjoy it too, but she's been binging it like crazy.
Yee.
She's like, tempting. I'm like, I just don't buy that one bit. You're not even, there's no way you're remotely considering it.
I feel like the only way that that would be an actual thing that would happen is if it was like in the bottom corner of a screen and it was barely visible and you could still watch like a different show on top.
Yeah, she'd probably just pull up on her phone and just mute it while she watches it.
Yeah, just have it open so at least it's there.
Oh, goodness.
I mean that in a nice way, obviously.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
But definitely fitting.
Hey, bro, what are you saying about this bum girl?
I'm such a bully. Why is it so bright out there? What the heck is going on? Hello, random light? I'm being abducted by an alien.
Oh, well, that's something Emily would actually like to see.
That would actually be more interesting, honestly. Before an evening.
I mean, in all fairness, like, someone being abducted by an alien live on stream would probably be more interesting than anything that's ever been streamed ever.
Except for a live alien abduction.
Oh my gosh, I was not paying attention, and I should have been, because that guy should have been so easy to kill. Come on, teammate. Gotta push in.
Don't mind me just standing above my tire, basically sniffing it while I try to find my broken cassette.
We're literally we just got triple capped and the game just started. Guys.
Aha. Found it.
This is embarrassing. Dude, what is up with these guys?
Man.
They're dominating us. Go on the offensive. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
I feel like that kid from that meme that can't remember what he's trying to say and he just keeps talking. That's how my brain feels right now.
And apparently...
Yeah, that kid. that's me thinking about my bike parts and how to fix them.
This is me trying to stay alive so we actually have a freaking point capped.
It's been so long since I played that game.
I literally just solo capped that. I
series
100%
of
contributed to that.
games.
Yeah, that's fair.
Gotta get Sam on and we can play some more zombies. Like the good old days.
Losing C.
Good World at War zombies session, you know?
I honestly, I still think Black Ops 3 has some of the best zombies, especially the user-created maps, man. Wanted
Oh,
is
I
such a
agree.
fun map.
I've spent hours on that game, freaking zombies. It's so fun. And like especially since they added a lot of the old maps back in and like remastered a bunch of them.
Dude, we're struggling to hold C. This is so pathetic.
Charlie secure.
Also, my game
Where are
is
you at on the
lagging really
scoreboard
bad.
now?
I am #1 on my team.
Fun.
Yeah.
Seems like that's just been a normal thing the whole time.
God, yeah, these freaking suck. Also, I'm playing with like a steady 45, 50 frames, and I can feel the stuttering.
I can see it's fairly, oh maybe not. I was gonna say it's fairly consistent, but it does drop down to 47, 48.
Confirming.
Taking B.
Gosh, dude. I can just smell this guy trying to push right here.
Push.
Secure.
Yep.
I was gonna say he's gonna do it while you're turned around.
Don't mind me just covering 2 points at once because I don't have any confidence in my team to do anything.
Well, they're all pushed so far forward too.
Losing B.
Oh,
God.
that was 2 people.
I think there was more than 2 in there. There was at least another one back in the background.
I'm just minimizing Discord so that I'm not displaying so much on my screen. There we go. It's going to help my frames a bit.
Taking off.
I can always
Oh.
turn off my video stream, honestly. That might help.
Charlie.
Wow. Well, hey, we can take A.
Losing B.
Hey, look, your frames are more steady now.
Time
It's a
to
crazy concept.
turn this around. Alpha line.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think
we're...
Discord had that much of a load on it.
I think it's just... I have a small preview of the stream, and then you, and then the game. It's just a lot of
Yeah.
graphics.
What's your CPU spec again?
I have a 6700K.
Oh, that's right. For some reason, I thought you went Ryzen and upgraded already.
Mm-mm. I haven't spent any money on this computer since my graphics card.
Which is the 1070 hybrid still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, we're getting obliterated.
Do you get to be Russian now?
I think we just switched sides.
I see, the teams still stay the same. Makes sense.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we become Spetsnaz.
Well, it's like, I'm thinking CSGO, right? CSGO at halftime, when you get to like the half round point, it switches the teams.
Switching sides.
Because then it makes it a little more balanced since it's the style of gameplay anyway.
Oh. Yeah. Well, since this is Dom, you kind of share objectives, and
Yeah.
it's just side-based, so it just switches your side.
Secure.
Yeah, this is similar to like Battlefield in terms of gameplay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. You say that to the wrong group of people, you might get screamed at for saying
I
that.
mean, and like the logistics of capture the flag are kind of the same across the board, but the gameplay itself and mechanics-wise, I'm sure is way different.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's cap this crap. What are we playing so passive and standing off with?
Not gonna lie, I kind of completely forgot I was listening to music to try to figure out what I want to put on the back of the video.
God, cap it. Thank you.
Task napalm strike on transmitted coords. Enemy field mic removed.
This is how I'm gonna try to convince Emily. I'm be like, but you can see me.
You can become a viewer and see me.
You can literally see me. You're a hubby puppy. You're a handsome guy. Oh my gosh. I freaking clipped so bad into my teammate there.
See, in the ultimate world, she'd want to be on stream with you.
I'd have her on stream.
That'd be pretty fun, actually.
Yeah. Here, let's put some pressure on him.
Taking Charlie.
Just waiting for every single person on their team to show up there and none of your team. Like that.
Whoa! Those bullets hit. I missed every shot. Oh, I'm so bad.
To be fair, without hearing the game, I wouldn't have even known he was there.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Securing Bravo.
Throwing C4.
Just put pressure on them again. Trying to give my team a chance to cap B.
Oh no, my internet might have died.
Ah, what? Dude, I was popping him in the chest. I should just hit a little longer. I had time to cap it from him.
Yeah, that could have worked out well. I
We'll
really
see.
wish I could figure out why my Wi-Fi adapter keeps dying.
Well, see, I'm trying to pull some pressure off of B so my team can cap it, but it seems like even when I have half the other team on me, our team can't cap 1 point by themselves.
Because they keep doing this.
I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Oh look, now they're going for C. How are they not even getting that close? Oh my gosh.
A bad team, dude.
Yeah, really. Like, do they not check doorways when they go through them? They don't look for people around them?
I don't know, dude. But
Seems
there's a
like
guy
most
up
people
here.
that play video games don't really have great spatial awareness.
Gosh, they're probably terrible drivers.
Oh, don't even bring up driving. Man.
Come on.
B locked down.
What the? Those barrels would not stop bullets. Oh my god.
What? You literally lit him up too.
And he was already low on health.
Yeah, that was kind of crappy.
This is why back in the day, I'm like good old Black Ops 2 days, I played hardcore. Because I was really
Yeah.
quick on shots and I'd always get them first. But they wouldn't be able just to like maneuver and run away after getting hit 5 times.
Plus, even like when we played Battlefield and stuff, that's the best way to play because otherwise you can just take so many bullets and it's not fun.
Gosh, Battlefield, I remember back in those days. I loved sniping in that game.
I really hate games that just encourage bullet sponging.
Taking Charlie.
Yeah, Halo was a hard one for me. I never really got super into it. What are you guys doing? Just fucking push.
They're just sitting there.
Enemies
They're playing this game like it's not capture the flag. Like this isn't like bomb defusal or something where you gotta like protect your site.
Yeah, search and destroy is what it's called on here, I think.
Yeah. You're supposed to push. This is an aggressive game mode. Silly Colombian. Getting all the kills.
Ugh, 28 and 20. But I did have 17 objectives.
That's not so bad.
This game, this Call of Duty is interesting because they implemented where like you get a kill count if you assist in the kill too, but you get like greater XP for like kill chaining.
Oh, okay.
So even like more so than you get for like actually playing objectives. Like if you just stay alive and get kills without dying, you'll get way more XP than someone who like has tripled you in objectives, which is interesting to me. But because I'll be in like a hard point and I'll have like, you know, 2 minutes on the hard point or whatever, and there'll be someone with like 45 seconds, but they just had better kill chains than me.
Yep.
And they freaking have twice as much XP.
Yeah. I kind of feel sorry, honestly, for video game developers and trying to balance games because you can never appeal to everyone.
Although I think probably one of the dumbest choices that they ever made was skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, the whole skill-based matchmaking thing in general is kind of a hard thing to do. Because then you end up, like, I feel like you just end up with Smurfs a lot of the time.
I just realized that my stream is still called Warzone Trios with Octoflop. That is not what we're doing here. This is not Warzone. I need to edit that. I need to...
Rip
I need
the audio as well. And the audio works now. I forgot that I was a mod on your YouTube as well. That's why I commented mod. I
Okay.
haven't watched a live stream in so long.
All right. I think Emily's actually watching. I think I talked her into it.
I see a third person, so possibly. If
Or
so, hello.
are you streaming too? Or not streaming. That's not what I meant to say.
I'm on the thing, yeah.
Oh, there was 4 of them. I didn't have a chance. Now the pressure's on.
Yeah, you actually have to play good so you look good, you know?
I was reading her text. She said that... I'm doing these. That's true. Oh, I guess now that she's texting me, I can read it out. Yeah, you have to be signed in, but you can just use your Gmail and just sign in with your Gmail. Miss Emily.
Just make sure to text it to him so he can read it out loud.
Throwing C4.
Ah,
Hardpoint located.
I want a snack.
Hardpoint is secure.
Okay, I'm gonna actually try to play the game for a second, because for the first, I don't know, 2 minutes, I have not been paying attention to my game whatsoever.
Yes.
Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost.
C4.
We've lost the lead.
I want to get found. Kid thought I was AFKing. He's come to do a elimination. Oh, oh no. She.
Contested.
What did you do?
Did you read what she put in chat? Oh no, Emily. I guess I don't have my content filtering turned on all the way.
System eliminated.
I don't see it on my side.
Really?
Trophy system
Did I accidentally disable all chat? Oh, there it is. I can remove it.
Don't remove it, it's fine. Wow, that was bad on both our ends. I'm bad. I'm 5 and 6.
Hardpoint is secure. Contesting hardpoint. Enemy counters.
I'm so distracted. So distracted. Alright. Let's just
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
do a few of these.
The good old finger cracks.
Yeah, I just gotta. Okay.
Gotta loosen up that old body of yours.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, honestly.
Overhead.
Feels it.
body drop.
Ah, my gosh. I'm getting double angled a lot. I've had very few encounters this game with one person at a time. It's always 2 or more.
It would help if your team was actually doing anything.
I wish I could say that, but I feel like I'm hardly doing. Actually, they're not doing much either. Never mind.
I mean, you were only like AFK for a few minutes, which helped, but
Remember to drink some water. Yeah, actually, I'm out of water. I need to drink some. I'll run and get some in between matches. She's being such a good caring girlfriend, reminding me to stay hydrated.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
hydrate.
Threat down.
I really need to come up with a different logo for my other channel. I don't use it ever. It kind of has an old logo now.
This kid just AFK in the back of their spawn? Yes, he was. Oh, whatever. Guys, why you...
Look at that score difference on the left. Good grief.
It's painful. Look how passive my team is playing, too. They're all, like, sitting back.
That's
Guys,
what I'm saying,
we
like, they're
don't...
not-
We don't have the
It's
hard
just-
point. You can't be sitting back.
Yeah, I know. This isn't. That's why I said it's not like the bomb defusal mode where you like hide in one spot and stay protecting your area. or
Search and
whatever.
destroy, yeah.
Yeah. Like you have to be a lot more aggressive in this gameplay, otherwise you just get killed constantly.
Hostiles have the
Yeah. That's like... I was clipping on those rocks. It wasn't even letting me move. Come on, guys. Let me win. My girl's watching. I gotta do good.
hardpoint contested. We've lost the hardpoint.
I'm about to leave this match. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I wouldn't even blame you honestly at this point. Like 189, 190 to 150.
Oh, we can come back. It's okay.
Throwing C4.
Can you?
I mean,
With that
technically,
team?
if we clutched it, it ain't gonna happen, but it's better. I mean, yeah, it'll be a loss either way, but it's better to just not leave at this point and just let the game run out. It's...
I would assume you probably get like an XP knock or whatever. if you
Yeah.
leave early.
Oh, wait, this goes to 250, doesn't it? I thought it goes to 200. I was just quitting. Did that kid really just 180 me? Ah.
Oh man.
You know I'm getting casual and I'm just sitting up now and not even... Can't
You're
even.
just chilling in your chair.
I feel like I've lost some of my, I don't know, conditioning. It's just funny, but playing Call of Duty with a controller because I grip really hard. Because it's fatiguing my pinky fingers a lot.
Are you playing on controller or are you playing with a...
Oh yeah, I'm playing controller.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to. I'm all keyboard. I was never big into the console, so I never got into the console controls.
Oh yeah, I grew up on console. This is the only game on PC I still play with a controller.
I think the only thing I actually use controllers for now is just for driving.
Neutralized.
Just because it's a lot easier to steer vehicles and stuff with a controller.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
What the? We are talking to you, Emily. Hello.
Hi Emily, how are you doing? How was your day? And then we have to wait for the delay on the stream, and then she can respond.
Yeah. I'm.
Just get her in Discord, then she can talk to us.
Yeah. Maybe next time I'm at her house or something, I'll. I don't know. I know she's not gonna want to set up a account on an app and stuff. Here, let's pull out a gun I've never used before. Let's snipe. Oh my gosh, that sight-in time is so bad.
It takes you longer to sight in than it takes to get from one site to the next. Look at
Bam!
that.
Quickscope!
Even just to sight in there, that was painful.
Well, it slows down the game at the end there, but yeah.
But even still, like you started sighting in before.
Oh
it
my
ended.
gosh, this kid murked us. Look at this, 46 and 8.
What is he using?
Okay, I'm leaving. Have a lovely evening. What? Why are you leaving? We're talking to you.
Oh, it does say lovely. I read that as lonely as well.
Maybe that's just speaking of our inner
I
conscious.
think so.
uh. I love watching the stream delay.
Me too.
It's actually not too bad. What is that? I guess that's actually pretty.
It's like a good 10 or 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Hope you have a lovely evening as well. Thank you.
No. So mean.
Oh, that time it said lonely.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no.
Did you read it wrong again?
Yeah, I read it the opposite this time. I read it as lovely. I was like, oh, well, that's nice. The first time it was lovely, and then this time it was lonely.
Lol.
You win, Emily.
Maybe she was expecting like you to respond more in the chat. I don't know.
Maybe. There you go. I gotta say something, I don't know.
Oh, it's interesting that there's even a chat delay because it took a few seconds for that to appear in the chat for me.
Yeah, it's like when you start reading what she says, it doesn't show up for me until like a good half second later or whatever.
Oh, interesting.
Like after you start talking.
Emily, isn't my green screen cool? It's like I'm in the game. I could just turn around and pew 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 people. But that wouldn't work very well.
Just shoot holes in the wall.
Just shoot my neighbors.
Oh god. Flip that.
I didn't say that out loud or serious or anything like that.
If you had a large audience, that would definitely be good.
Where, guys, we can't do this again. We can't struggle to get C.
Arming C4.
Quit playing passive. Jeez.
What are these guys doing?
Losing B.
Is it just the game mode or is it the players that are this bad?
Nah.
Like, is this everyone's go-to game mode or something?
I mean, it's this map on Apocalypse 24/7, and it rotates the game modes, so it's the same map.
I see.
But so maybe you get people who aren't like really Dom players. But I don't know. I mean, it's not hard to adapt to playstyle a different game.
I feel like if they played it all the time, they'd be better at it, honestly.
It's a thing, dude. This is my second time playing in like 4 months, and I'm better than like half the people I play with.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing, honestly, that your team isn't doing very well. At least you're doing better this time than the last time, but
Yeah.
still, it's so early into the game, it doesn't even matter yet.
Losing C.
Oh my God, we're losing C again. I'm really tired of playing Dom right now.
For a second, I thought your shirt said KLM, like the airline, but it's MLK.
I asked her why she's leaving, and she responded with an onion emoji.
Onion emoji. Should we try to interpret what that means?
It's probably just the most random thing she could find real quick. I seriously thought this said SAS mag clip, and I was like, what are you doing, Activision? It says mag clamp, by the way.
Fun.
Should I... Oh. Gosh, my fingies.
Should you?
I was gonna say, should I switch to zombies?
Zombies would be fun. I haven't actually seen much of the zombies. I've just heard that it's good.
Yeah, I don't know much about the new map, but I can play the OG map. Oops. It was fun. I think I remember most of the stuff about it. I'm glad that they upped like what you can invest in your skills and stuff, because like with the Ethereum, a lot of this went to tier 3 before. They upped everything to tier 5, but so many people were like able to grind so fast. Like I literally in like a few weeks almost maxed out everything. So they expanded on that, which was nice. May change the Black Ops Cold War zombies.
Too bad I don't have it, otherwise I'd play with you too.
You can do a trial of Cold War.
I could do a trial. I wonder how fast it'll download.
I also don't know what all you get in the trial, so you should probably...
Is it on Blizzard launcher still, or what's it through?
Yeah, it's Blizzard.
Yeah, let's see if I
Oh,
can
don't
find it.
start. I'm not ready.
Where's my Blizzard launcher? Battle.net. There you are.
I don't know how you get refined Ethereum.
By refining Ethereum. That would be the obvious answer.
I know how you get Ethereum crystals, but I don't know how you get refined Ethereum crystals. You can get zombie essence. Again, don't know what that's for either. I could look it up, but I don't really want to. Alright, I'm going to play some private die machine. DIE machine activated.
Crash Bandicoot 4.
Dude, I remember the good old days on Crash. I'd play on PS1.
I was gonna say, I played PS1, PS2, and PSP.
Gosh, I miss my PSP sometimes.
I really miss my PSP. I was actually considering buying a new one. Like one of the PSP Go's. I used to have one of those.
Oh, yeah.
I had the PSP 3000.
I think that's one I had too.
And then I upgraded, quote unquote, to the Go, which was actually more of a downgrade because then you lost the cartridges.
Yeah.
And those cartridges were top tier.
Dude, I loved the little game discs. Those were so neat.
Dude, and they worked so well. I never had any issues with them. They were great.
I remember when I first got it, I didn't know. I thought that was like a secondary casing, so I popped the small disc out of like the plastic container. I was like, why is this not working?
Oh crap, it doesn't work now.
Fortunately, I didn't damage the game.
Yeah, I think I managed to shove mine back in its case and like tape it back up.
Ah.
Trust me, it's an improvement.
I used to, when I was like playing this a lot, I used to just sit here and play this map all the time. I never, this is the one that came with Cold War. So this is actually from World at War. This is actually,
This looks like the outside of Nocturtoten or whatever.
it is, yeah. So like they brought the story back around to it, the original site. But now you're playing outside.
Them coming from the inside of the building instead of the outside.
Well, this is the starting area. This is a little bit bigger of a map, but yeah. There's actually like a whole bunch of, I guess, Easter egg stuff or whatever for the kind of like campaign in the zombies that you can do, and I got to the point where I did the final boss fight and I beat it. And when you go for exfil, there's like this reactor is basically destabilizing, and there's all these like electric like beams everywhere, and they mess you up. And I'd never like done it, so I didn't know like what path to take, and I took a dead end. And I was like, oh, there's kind of a space. Maybe I can just squeeze through and it'll just hurt me. Well, it didn't. It kept bouncing me back, and then I got stuck in a hallway with zombies, and I was literally 20 feet away from completing it. I had nothing to do except for escape.
Rip. Yeah, I like the exfil feature or whatever. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is neat. You can do it every, I think after round 10, it's every 5 rounds you can do it.
That's right.
And then you just get like a little boost in Ethereum and stuff like that. But
all right, let's see what drive on my computer has space. This one. Oh wait, no, that one has the least. I want the one with the most. Oh no, my 4 terabyte only has 600 gigs left. Ooh.
I was telling my coworker about like my storage issues, and I told him about how much you have and how little you have left, and he's just like, that's just boggling to me.
Well, it's because I don't like not having all my games downloaded, and I have like 700 Steam games, and so my Steam library, if I downloaded the whole thing, is probably close to like 10 terabytes.
I was telling him about how you did the humble
bundle.
Humble bundle. Couldn't say that. I wanted to say Hubble Bubble.
Humble bundle.
You know, like Hubba Bubba.
Yep.
Hey.
All right. Let's try installing it and see how long this takes. It's 55 gigs. It shouldn't take that long. Famous last words.
Maybe I should just resubscribe to my Epidemic sound so I can just have copyrighted music playing, but with paid royalties, so it's okay. I actually had a pretty good list of stuff going too.
Connecting to the 5 gigahertz so I can download quicker. Alright. Getting a whole 6 megabytes per second down. And climbing.
There you go. I have a bit of a fat lip, and it's really annoying me.
What did you do, bite it?
I don't know. Emily, are you still watching?
I don't think so. It says 2 people watching, and I'd assume one of them is you.
I think so. It can be a little bit buggy.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I feel like I'm the kind of person that I would just leave it open and like kind of pay attention to the talking in the background just for the sake of it.
Yeah, I do that. I used to do that sometimes with Jacoby streams too, when I was like doing something else.
Yeah, because I'm usually like I've got stuff to focus on my main screen usually, and I'll just put like streams and stuff on the side, like everyone else on this planet. But it's very standard for me. I do the same thing at work with podcasts. I'll just turn them on and like half listen because I'm trying to work as well. It's not the best way to ingest media, but definitely a way.
It works.
You don't really pick up any information off of it because you don't pay enough attention to grab it all, but you get enough to just get like the basic idea of what you're listening to, which is nice. I used to miss video game streaming though. That used to be fun.
Yeah. I used to play this map so much that I could like look away and just like still with my peripherals like run this circle rotation down here.
Yeah, I was never good at training, so when this map, like when Sam and I play the inside version of it, the World at War one.
Oh man, that map is so small though. That's a hard map to train in.
Yeah, so Sam would stay in the big main area, and I would always do the other little area. That was always our thing.
Yeah.
And we'd just go until Sam went down in the other area, and then I'd have to go rescue him, and then he would rescue me, vice versa.
There are upgrades in the world.
trying to remember what we used to play a lot of like the Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 zombies, but I'm trying to remember what map we actually played.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do remember playing a lot of custom stuff.
Man, well, we used to play back in the day. We did Evil Christmas.
Oh, that's right. That one was one of our big ones.
Yeah, that one was pretty fun.
Honestly, that
we
one's
did
still fun. I played it pretty recently.
we did Ski Resort too.
Ski Resort was hard.
Yeah, you guys would really like Wanted. I discovered Wanted like a while later, but it's kind of like Wild West themed, but it's also based off of Back to the Future.
Okay.
But it's so fun. I've beaten it like 8 times. It's super fun. My record is 20 rounds. Like I beat it in 20 rounds.
I just realized I have Black Ops 4 as well. I think I played a good amount of Black Ops 4 zombies.
I never actually owned Black Ops 4. I had a old roommate who let me use his Blizzard account to try it out. But that was one when they ported it to PC. I believe, at least when I was playing, they might have changed this. They didn't have aim assist when you switched your PC to controller. But like console players still had aim assist, but the port of it for PC didn't matter. And it was like impossible to play on a controller without aim assist. And I don't play Call of Duty with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I just never got into it. But so I never bought it. So I'm glad I didn't, because I would have never played it.
For it. I'm pretty sure it was a Humble Bundle game. Because I don't remember ever buying it. I just know I own it.
Yeah. However, I did pay for Modern Warfare, and I did pay for this, and
I'm pretty sure I also have the whatever the new Modern Warfare 2 remastered or whatever it was.
oh, it was Modern Warfare Remastered, yeah.
Yeah, that. I got that with it, I believe. Well, it's gonna take a while to download, but I'll just keep hanging out until it does. If it happens tonight, it does. If not, we'll play it tomorrow. Or whenever you're around.
There you go.
Cause yeah, it'd be cool to play that. I haven't actually tried that game out yet. Man, there's a lot of content in it, eh?
Yeah.
And then there's games like GTA 5 that have been out since 2013 and haven't changed much besides just being updated regularly.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. The fact that that game honestly still has the player base that it does surprises me. Like, it's a good game, but it's old now. It's like 7 years old, going on 8 years old.
It is impressive. Man, I was pretty into that game when it was still somewhat new, and I didn't start playing. Like, a lot of the OG players have so much money because they hadn't patched like a couple of the money glitches, and they were really big money glitches, and so a lot of players made a crap ton of money from it, and they just rolled around with like, you know, the $10 million golden helicopters and cars and stuff. And I had just made a friend on my Xbox who was one of those guys who was super rich, and he just like let me like use his stuff all the time, and it was super fun. And then I switched to PC and stopped playing on that.
Yeah. Yeah, people ended up modding a whole bunch too back in the day when it was still like, I think they've patched most of that out because the game's been out forever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, back when the mods all worked and they would like spawn in everything and give everyone money, and you're like, I don't want my account banned, stop giving me stuff.
Yeah, I loaded into this mission because I was doing like a mission or something like that online, and this guy like joined our lobby, and he was just like doing this money duplication glitch and was just dropping like $2,500 bags of money, and like it gave me like $200,000 or something like that. I was just
I
like,
definitely remember that, and it always scared me because I was like, my account's gonna get banned and then I'm never gonna be able to play this game, and I actually enjoy playing it when I'm playing with people.
yeah.
But luckily it didn't get banned as far as I'm aware. I haven't
Playing
watched
with
it
people,
quite a bit.
man. That is the literal game changer for enjoying games.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to enjoy games in single player these days. Unless they have a really good storyline, it's really hard to get into them.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, like, good storylines can be so easily corrupted. For example, the Fallout storylines. Once I discovered that you can cheat the game, that ruined it for me. I kind of hate that, like, I got stuck somewhere, but I kind of wish I had just, like, reloaded a save instead of, like, glitching my way out of the spot by turning on no fly or no clip or whatever.
Yeah, you have to fight the temptation on PC for sure.
Yeah, that's why console does have an advantage for sure when it comes to story games. Because I'm like, oh, I'm really sick of doing this one task over and over. Let me just skip it by cheating.
Yeah, you gotta fight the temptation.
And once you do it too, it's impossible because you're like, oh, I know how to do it now, so I'm never gonna play the game right. Because I'll get frustrated too easily and I will turn on these cheats.
Yeah, it's one of those things like you've had it so good it's hard to go back kind of things.
Yeah, it's like creative mode in Minecraft. Once you build in creative, it's kind of hard to not build in creative.
Gosh, yeah, survival building just drives me nuts.
Yeah, it's like, how do I have to collect all these resources to make this thing when they're all in my inventory if I just click one thing? Man, is this like a mixture of a couple of maps, or is this like an extension onto it?
It's extension onto it.
Because this looks like is it from, not Moon, it's from, oh crap, is it Black Ops 2 Zombies, where they had like the bus, and it was underneath of the bus station, there was that little like shed that you could go into and then go down, and then this thing was
Oh, that was Black Ops 2, yeah. It was, Jesus. It's called, oh, that one was called, shoot.
It was like the presidential one, I think.
Oh, what do they call that one? I can't think of it. It's been so long. I didn't play a lot of zombies on Black Ops 2.
I played it like, I don't know, I only ever played zombies. I never really got into the multiplayer, because without a friend base to play with, I was like, meh, not that fun.
That's fair.
I would only hop on multiplayer if someone else that I knew was on there. Otherwise it was just zombies.
That's fair.
Because you can never go wrong with zombies, it's always fun.
I used to not really like it, so I wasn't until like really me playing Black Ops 3 just way after it was not the new Call of Duty anymore and just doing like user created maps and stuff is when I really started getting into it.
Yeah, and I think that makes a big difference too. Having like the user maps where they're a little bit more innovative than just like not to say they didn't do a good job on their default ones, but like the creative maps that they've come up with that just incorporate other games, for example, into zombies makes it really fun.
If I'm reading this right, I think
Like you can play Minecraft zombies if you really wanted to.
Oh yeah, dude, that was a fun map. I did a couple Minecraft maps on Black Ops 3.
Yeah. We had one that was really fun. It had a good spread to it, and then there was a couple of areas you could kind of camp in a little bit if you wanted to without having to worry too much, so you didn't have to train the entire time to survive.
Sure.
And then if you had a couple people, you could actually defend it well, but with one person it would probably be awful. It was definitely not a well-designed map for one person. There's way too much ground to cover, zombies just come from everywhere. Man, how I miss zombies, though.
Yeah, this is the first time I think I've ever actually liked a default zombies map, is this map.
It looks like it's really well made.
It is, and it's fun. There's actually parts of it I still have yet to even explore, because they have like these, you can do these challenges or trials, I think is what they're called. I have no idea what they're actually like, but they're a thing.
One of the biggest things for me was always the maps were so small, and I feel like you lose that with this because the map is so big, it's good. Right? Like the biggest things that annoyed me was just how small the maps were.
Yeah, this actually, like Jacob, Jacoby, and I used to play this a lot, and there's training areas for like 3, 4, I mean, yeah, you could train 4 people, for sure.
Yeah. Because, well, like, if you look back at this, like, the inside of this building was tiny, but then the asylum was also so small once you unlocked everything, like, for 4 people to play on it, it got very hard. You'd end up with 2 people in the same room trying to defend because they couldn't leave the room or otherwise they'd get trapped somewhere.
Right.
And then, I guess, like, with the theater one, it wasn't so bad on Black Ops. Was it Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3? Black Ops 2.
I think that was Black Ops.
Kinder.
I think that was actually the first Black Ops.
Was it the first one?
I think so.
I could have sworn it was the second. Maybe they remastered it in the second one.
I'm gonna go get me some Juggernog. I almost actually went and got Deadshot first, but
I still haven't figured out what all those perks do.
Jug, you can take more hits before you go down.
Yeah, I know the basic ones, but they added a whole bunch in the last few games that I have no idea what they do.
Yeah, they've been rotating them, so this one doesn't have that many. It has ones you'd recognize, except for one of them that's specific to this one.
Yeah, and then they added like the PhD flopper. I'm not sure what that one's actually
So
for.
PhD flopper is basically when you jump from something tall or and you slide, or not slide, sorry, yeah, you jump from something tall, you hit, and you send out an explosion behind you.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
And then, yeah, there's a whole bunch of other ones, but I kind of figured those ones out earlier.
Yeah, this game has Jug.
Oh boy, that's a big boy.
Yeah, the first one's not the hardest to kill. But yeah, this one has Jug, Speed Cola, Stamina Up, Deadshot Daiquiri, Self Revive / Quick Revive, and they just recently added Tombstone,
Okay.
which I don't really see a purpose in Tombstone ever, but
What does that one do again?
Tombstone's the one that when you go down, you can like go into like a ghost version of yourself and go pick yourself up, and you'll keep like all your perks and whatnot.
So basically a roundabout quick revive?
Sort of, yeah. Except you won't lose any of your perks. Where Quick Revive, you can still lose them if you don't do it fast enough. Well, you'll lose your first one, or like one of them guaranteed with Quick Revive.
Yeah.
Also, this has field upgrades. So you see in the bottom right hand corner, the little green thing.
That's that little station you kept going to there, where you could like stop in and change armor and stuff.
No, so your field upgrade is kind of like a built-in secondary or whatever you have in your class creation. Because
Oh, okay.
that's another thing, you have class creation too. But there's different ones. So like mine is healing aura, so it's really most useful when there's more than just one person, because you can heal your down teammates from anywhere with it.
Oh.
But also if you're about to go down and you turn it on, it will heal you to full health, and it buffs you for like 10 seconds.
Okay, so it's kind of like giving you a little bit of a boost so you don't just instantly die.
Yeah. No, so that station I was going to is actually where you can buy, armor. You can buy your tiered armor, so you can get the 3 armor plates. You can also refill your armor there, and then you can increase the tier damage of your gun too. So you can do pack, you can do 2-pack, or up to 3 packs now, and you can do up to
3-pack, 4.
you can also do, I think, like tier 5 damage with your gun.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, and you definitely like tier 3 packing is, especially like when it comes to end game stuff, you really want it. And then like I definitely try to have all that upgraded all the way.
So you mentioned class creation. Does that mean there's no wall guns?
No, there are wall guns, and there's actually even box still. It's just like they're all kind of random, so a lot of the wall guns are actually decent. They'll be like tier 3 damage guns with decent attachments on them and stuff, and
As opposed to like the same gun every single time and they're not that great, or?
I think the rotation's the same for wall guns, but the box will be different. So if I look at this, it'll say like
Okay, yeah. So
tier 2 damage and stuff. Yeah.
Alright.
Something.
Dr. Gray.
I'm totally playing way different than I normally play this map right now, just because I'm chatting, but it's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure I'm distracting you a little bit from how you would want to be playing, because I notice you're getting trapped in a couple spots, but
I'll let you know when the next one's available.
Neutralize and eliminate.
I definitely like how big and wide open this map is.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'm sure getting used to all the new zombies or whatever is gonna be fun, but it's part of the game.
Ouch.
Oh boy.
C4.
What round are we on?
Throwing C4.
11?
Nothing left to bury.
I need that. Got some armor back. All right, I'm gonna leave these last few guys. I need to do a few things here. Oh, actually, I should have gone the other way, but that's okay. I'm gonna do this real quick.
How's my download? 47 gigs remaining, so it's done a decent amount. I think it was 55 when it started. That was 14 minutes ago.
Dead shot. Oh, also, the shotguns in zombies are just legendary.
Oh, so they're actually worth having now.
Yeah, the semi-auto's okay, but the pump is legendary.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to enjoy the shotguns, even if they weren't good.
It was like the first gun I started using in this, and yeah, I got my shotguns because you can get camo specific for zombies and camo specific for multiplayer, and you can use both camos in either one. But so there's like a zombie version of gold and dark aether and diamond and stuff, and so I have diamond for my shotties.
Nice. I just realized you also have a mini map that shows the zombies.
Yeah, it's super nice.
That was definitely not a feature before, was it?
No. No, it was not. Yes, I know you're right there, but I'm busy. I actually need to do this one really bad so I can get back over there without having to go all the way around.
Oh.
Yeah, you like that bobbin. Oh, I got a collateral. Okay.
This map is so cool when they've opened it up like this.
I know. You're gonna like the wonder weapon. It's cool.
Oh man, what's the wonder weapon?
So the name of the map is actually the wonder weapon.
What's the name of the map again?
They call it's Die Machine.
Okay.
DIE. I think it's something deocta blah 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 isotopic something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you kind of, I'll show you how you get it. You notice I picked up that key card when I killed the last of the split mega zombie dude.
Mhm.
And then I went and put it in that drawer and I grabbed the scanner. It's part of the whatever you call it, Easter egging.
Mhm.
Plague hounds, man.
Oh boy, there's so many zombies.
Mhm.
See, you doing all this on a controller seems nuts to me, because that amount of movement on a controller for me, I would way overdo it. I would end up like 360ing instead of 180ing, and I would end up like messing myself up so hard trying to aim at stuff.
There goes your corpse.
Even with aim assists, honestly.
Weapon storage at maximum.
Perfect.
When ready.
I can't see. Here it is.
Nice.
So this gun's cool. So by default, it just shoots like this charge out that just messes up zombies,
Okay.
and like a ball of energy. And then if you use the left thing, it works like a vacuum, and it doesn't do a lot of.
Oh, I think I've used that.
Well, it's new to this Call of Duty.
I think I've used a similar thing. I think they have a similar thing in another game that I've used that works the same way.
But yeah, you can use it to recharge it by sucking up the zombies with it. That's just kind of not powerful. But there's 4 variants of it. You have that you actually need all 4 of them for a specific part of the Easter egging. But it's like there's a cryo one. Basically, there's one that does like freezes, one that does fire, one that
I'm
does
pretty sure there's a similar skill or weapon in Overwatch.
Maybe.
I think Moira has that same ability. It like shoots out a
watch this.
thing. Sweet. Oh no, it's not. I don't think it is Overwatch. I know there's another game that has a similar thing though. You shoot something and then you shoot it with the other button and it shoots it and explodes it.
Oh, yeah, that's in Black Ops 3. It's one of the wonder weapons.
Oh, that's that. Okay. Similar to that then, obviously.
Give me it.
I was gonna say, because I've definitely used that before. I just didn't remember what it was from.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can split it. Yeah, you shoot the left one and it creates like a little portal thing that does damage, and you shoot the right one, it creates like a really powerful portal thing.
Yeah, and it like explodes them and makes a big boom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember.
Like one of my favorite weapons.
Trying to remember all the how you get all of them. I vaguely remember most of them, so I'm
I don't know how you get any of them. I usually just got them from the mystery box.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking about for the variants for this guy.
Oh, okay, I see.
I think this is how you get the like toxic one. You put the canister in here, and you kill one of those plague hounds right here, and it sucks it up. And then you go and you put
That's another thing. I really like the soul things that they have, the little soul canisters. Whatever they're called, like where they have the little object on the map and then you gotta like fill it up by killing zombies.
Oh, yeah, where you feed stuff.
Yeah, those were super cool. They added a lot of really good stuff to the zombies in these last few games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you can also buy ammo for your guns.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is their dev team the same, do you know, or do they have a different dev team than they used to?
I'm pretty sure this is Treyarch. Because it is Black Ops.
Yeah, I just don't know if maybe they got bought out by someone else. Just because I remember how, like... Well, I guess over time they would have progressed the game anyway, so it's not weird to assume that they've changed some stuff, but... Yeah, it's nuts to see, like, some of the changes they've made. It's almost like they brought in a whole new team.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think how many years it's been since Black Ops 2 and this.
Good God. I've been playing World at War Zombies since, like, when did it come out? I don't know. I feel like I played it in, like, 2012, 2011. Like,
Yeah, you
feel
got...
like maybe it was even earlier than that, honestly. I don't know. I remember being a child, a literal child playing that game.
I was gonna say, since Black Ops 2, we've had Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, World War 2,
2009 it came out. November 16th, 2009, Zombies for World at War came out. Call of Duty Zombies is what it was called. Just straight on Call of Duty Zombies.
yeah, that was the OG Zombies.
Yeah, that was in 2009. I played that too, that was so good. It was like crappy, but I loved it. Crappy to today's standards, obviously. Yeah, there's just something different about going back and playing those old clunky games and still enjoying every moment of it. Like even World at War with all of its little, like, not being able to run over objects that are clearly able to be run over on the floor.
Oh, yeah, the bad hitboxes and stuff.
Yeah, awful, like, boxes around objects.
Okay, I need these
Getting
guys.
stuck on things when you're trying to train because every little nook on the wall somehow managed to grab onto you.
Yeah.
That was always fun. Or like the zombies with their hitboxes that they could reach you like 10 feet away.
Oh, I forgot to pick this up.
Invisible almost.
Yeah, you put it here and then you... Oh, they already activated it. Oh, I don't need those guys. Never mind. You get these guys when they throw their acid and stuff, or the big one, to hit that and it activates it. That's how you get the cryo one, which is my favorite variant because it shoots a constant stream and it freezes zombies, and the big guys it'll even freeze and slow them down. It's
so you can basically just make a wall of frozen zombies.
It's so overpowered. It works so well. I use it for a couple things.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean, it runs out of ammo pretty quick, so you have to be somewhat conservative with how you use it.
I'm assuming they did that on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, every variant of it kind of does, but yeah. Also, this gun kind of sucks. I'm working on camos, so that's why I'm using it.
I was wondering why you were still using that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were on this
It's
gun the whole time.
honestly, like, once you just some of the guns, like, they don't upgrade well, but they did balance it to where you could pretty much use any gun you want, and they should be usable to in-game if you properly level it and stuff. But it's kind of cool. So like the attachments and stuff technically have, some of them have very similar effects that they do in multiplayer, but other ones that like wouldn't really benefit in multiplayer will have things like it increases like their resource drop rate, because you notice I've been picking up all those little like blue and green things on the ground.
Yeah.
You use that to like upgrade your armor and stuff.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So you can get attachments that make them drop that stuff more frequently, and stuff like that. So
That's actually a really cool feature. I wouldn't have even thought to have.
yeah, no, it's good for sure.
Yeah, whoever's in their little brainstorming meetings when they figured it all out is pretty smart. Honestly, game developers in general, they're having like the standard for games now is so high that I don't understand how they can even come up with stuff that we actually like. Because like people are so picky about their video games these days.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude. I'm so picky about my games.
Oh, me too, for sure. Well, like games can have just one thing that kind of ticks you off a little bit, and then you just don't want to play it anymore. Like, I've got a bunch of friends that play League, and they're really upset over the changes they made for this season. So they're, like, complaining about all the very specific stuff that has been ruined. And they're like, I think they reset a whole bunch of stuff that players that have been playing forever, like, they changed the mechanic of certain characters that have been in the game forever or something. I don't know. It's easy to get, like, very frustrated with game developers when they're just trying to make things work for the newest generation of gamers.
Right. I mean, think about the Battle Royale craze. How many Battle Royale games would we get in a matter of 2 years?
Well, and that's the thing, like, I never really liked Battle Royales to begin with, so when that craze started,
Oh,
was
I
like,
hated
"Oh,
it.
all of my friends are now playing games I literally can't stand.
I know, and it's like we had no good like campaign solo players come
No,
out.
I've been playing Dying Light. That's my main game that I've been playing for like a good story campaign solo game because I haven't been able to find other stuff to play. That and like Factorio and all these other games that are fun to play when you're just kind of mindlessly doing whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's very unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like, I wish that we had more. See, the problem is I don't really want to play single player story games either because by the time I start one up and get into the story, I don't have the time to finish it. So like, I still like the easy to get into, play for a couple of hours and then just drop it for like months at a time style games.
Yeah.
But battle royales have just never been my thing.
No.
It's just too much of that, like, you have to be really good at it or it sucks.
Yes. Yep.
And like, if you're not good at it, it's literally no fun. Like, even if you're on a good team or whatever, because you end up dying right away, and then you either have to spectate or you just start a new game, and it's not that fun. There's nothing to work up to. It's not
Yeah.
like Rust or anything where you can like, I built this massive base, now you can try to raid me. Haha.
Right. That is one thing that they did kind of well in Warzone. Like, that's why I actually play it with them, because I actually I can have fun doing it.
And I noticed that watching Warzone gameplay, they did a good job of making sure that it interests everyone.
Because you can actually like buy your teammates back in and stuff, and they have a few variants of actually how the game's played too.
And once you're dead, you're not fully dead. You can also revive. So if you die doing something stupid, like you're not.
Yeah,
gonna
you can go to the
be all
gulag and
sad
try to.
about dying the first time.
You can try to win yourself back in the gulag. You get to do that once, unless you die for the first time way late into the game and they turn off the gulag. Also, your teammates can buy you back in for 4,000 if they get to a buy station and have the money.
Yeah,
And
like they added a lot of features to that to make it more entertaining for the people that aren't necessarily doing as good, or just people like me who like, oh, I killed myself easily by falling off of something or something stupid like that. Like you can actually get back into the game afterwards. Mind you, it costs some extra or whatever, but it's worthwhile.
Also, do you see this? See what I was doing to them?
Yeah, freezing them.
Yeah, it's really good.
It looks really fun.
Okay, let me think. I should go through here. And then do this. I think I remember all the locations. Yeah, I remember all the locations.
I wouldn't. It would take me a while anyway.
Whee!
Was it you that we were playing zombies with the other day? Or the other day, a while back, where... No, it wasn't. Never mind. There was... I can't remember what version it's on. It must be Black Ops 4. It's like another space one similar to the Moon. Or maybe it's the Moon remastered. I don't even remember.
Sorry, I was in a pinch there. I couldn't process anything you said.
In Black Ops 4 Zombies, there was another mode that we were playing on, or another map we were playing on that it reminds me of the Moon, but I don't think it was the Moon.
Black Ops 4? I never played Black Ops 4 Zombies.
Here, let me just launch it. I have it. Let me see. Oh, there's a download. Let's see how big it is. How big of an update? Oh, it's tiny. It's only 100 megabytes.
Oh, man, I forget where the other one is. It should be up here, but sometimes the rotations change. Yeah, okay.
I just realized I don't even think I have you on battle.net. Probably because before Activision started using it because they bought or whatever, or however that works, they got bought by them.
Looks like a component from a data collector. Perhaps End Station created it in order to explore the other
Yeah, I
dimensions.
have Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered.
There you go. Dang, I killed him too far away from it. There we go.
Oh, that container's filled up with that gas coming off those poor dogs.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I can only imagine the smell.
The Aether Scope. I forget what you use the Aether Scope for.
It's a good question.
Then you knife this. That's how you get this variant of it, which I'm not going to use, but it's there. Eventually, I do need it.
So can you just pick them up, or how do you switch variants?
Yeah, you just pick them up, and you can use
So
them all.
once you unlock them, they're unlocked for good?
Yeah, and you could just keep switching between them. There's a part where you have to shoot something with each variant of it. Let's see. I got the cryo one.
Yeah, that sounds like something that I heard someone saying while I was in a Discord call one time.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. It's been 4 months since I've done this, so 3 months or
Part
so.
of the Easter egg or something?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember how you do the other variants, because one of them's really easy. A couple of them are really easy. Oh, that's right. When you go through the Aether, you have to go and collect these guys with this. Oh, man.
Got an exfil option, strike team.
I'm not exfilling.
Alright, let's see what's in Black Ops 4 Zombies.
Am I getting a Hellhound round in? I am. Okay. Well, that's good, because that's going to open the Aether again, and I need to go to the Aether, so.
Man, it's been so long since I've launched this game. Wow, my computer apparently has changed since the last time I launched it. Gives me an idea of how long it's been. Last thing I installed was a different graphics card, and that was maybe 2 Septembers ago, or last September, whenever it was. No, September before that. Has that game been out that long? I don't know. Alright, launch. I want to see my zombies.
Oh, my fingers, man. They hurt.
Gotta stop squeezing your controller like it's gonna fall out of your hands.
It's just nature, I guess. I've been doing it so long. My hands used to be really used to it, apparently.
I wonder if you can buy like an ergonomic modified version of that controller.
And I could put my old keypad on it that I had, which was awesome. Check this thing out.
Is that the one that you stick down in the bottom of it?
Yeah, I used to use it all the time.
Those.
Back in the day.
Dude, I used to love that so much.
Oh man, it just adds all of this, like, I used to just freaking, my brother used to think I was so, well, it was really just him being jealous, but he used to think it was so dumb. When I would just be responding to messages and I'd go, bam. I used to actually tell people, because back in the day, you know, when like you'd have phones that the keyboard would slide, or the top would slide and the keyboard would get revealed, and you could have the big keyboard sideways. Are you talking to me? Did my audio switch for some reason? I think it switched. 1 second. Apparently Discord did something weird.
Nah, real life.
There we go. Now I can hear you. That was weird. Yeah, Discord was just like, hey, I don't want to work. Sorry.
Gotta wait for the delay.
Okay, sorry. What were you saying? You can't hear me now.
Fun.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, Discord. Apparently when I plugged that into my controller, Discord's all of a sudden like, I don't know how to work.
Yeah, that's what I was like. The second you plugged it in, everything just went silent on your end. I'm like, uh-oh.
Sorry. So yeah, my brother, yeah, you heard me probably in stream at that point, but I used to think that these would be like the best keyboards for phones because the spacing was nice, but it has these two colored keys in the bottom here, a green and an orange. And so each one of these keys has a special character on it that's either green or orange. So that you had like all the special characters.
Yep.
And the spacing and the size was perfect.
It reminds me a lot of my sideways flip phones that I had.
Yeah, that's what it used to remind me of too. But the spacing and the size was perfect. And the tactileness, I used to just go texting, whatever, like messaging people on Xbox Live or whatever back in the day.
Yeah. Man, they changed the UI of Black Ops 4, and now I can't navigate it. Trying to figure out how to find the maps. Oh, it must have been a non-official map. Or at least I think. How do you actually access your modded maps?
They should just be in your maps list if they're loaded in properly.
Oh man.
Whoa, I took off there and it was loading all those guys in and it dropped me 30 frames.
Extraction window closed.
Thanks, Weaver.
You weren't using that brain anyway.
I don't remember what the map is. Unless it's the Black Ops 3 instead of Black Ops 4, maybe that was it. Yeah, you know what? It must have been Black Ops 3 instead of Black Ops 4. I don't know if I've actually played any Black Ops 4 zombies now that I think about it. If that's the case, because I don't remember the Black Ops 4 maps, but I definitely remember the Black Ops 3 ones. Speaking of which, where is Black Ops 3?
Do I not have an Aether portal? I don't.
That's right, Black Ops 3 is on Steam.
I'm tempted to look it up and remind myself how to do some of this stuff because I'm kind of spacing.
Wouldn't be the worst idea.
I'm also really hungry. I need to go make food.
That's a mood. I was gonna make food for tomorrow, but I might just make a sandwich and then make dinner tomorrow instead, since I'm not gonna be riding this week. Or at least I don't think I'll be riding this week. It depends how the weather turns out. Ooh, actually, do I want to go wet weather riding on the Sunshine Coast? Because I'll probably be gone on the weekend, visiting my family, and I can always bring my bike with me. I might do that. We'll see. I gotta go try to take it down the street and see if I can do wheelies and with that broken cog. See if it still works. That was my wheeling gear. I can't wheelie any other gears. I have too much torque. I keep doing spinnies. Black Ops 3. Yeah, it's definitely Black Ops 3. I have way more time in Black Ops 3.
So that makes sense because that's what when I was playing with you and Sam, that's the zombies I'd play with you guys in.
Yeah, but there was a map that I played recently, and I'm pretty sure it was with my friends from California. But I gotta remember what it's called. It was really good. It had like a really big map with lots of like expansion and progression. And it was kind of space themed, so you'd go outside and you'd have to put your spacesuit on again.
Gosh, that sounds like Moon so much.
Oh, that's it. I think it might be like a version of Moon 4 Black Ops 3 that was like a remaster or something. But
Gotcha.
I don't remember. I don't think it looks like Moon. Like it's similar but not the same.
Well, usually like what they'll do is they'll take like functionality and mechanics from other like default maps, and that's how they make the user maps. So that's probably just where they pulled it from.
It might be Ascension. I don't remember what Ascension was.
Oh man, I forgot who I was playing with, but I had got this. I think I was playing with Jacoby. No, it wasn't Jacoby because he's in a PC. Who was I playing with? I had this map I downloaded on Black Ops 3 Zombies, but it was like they used kind of like the Moon features, but they had reskinned everything, so it was an underwater laboratory. And every time you go out into the water, you'd put on a scuba tank and like your mask, and you'd be in water. It was super cool.
Is it Ascension? It might have been Ascension. You know what? I think it was Ascension, now that I think about it. Because Ascension has the rocket, and I'm pretty sure it sends you up into space. Let's see what else is in this list.
Where's my Aether portal? Mine has not spawned in.
Nightmare on Kermit Street. Good God.
Oh, it's because I'm right, because I have the.
Oh, it might be Europa. That sounds right.
I gotta build
Yeah,
the Aether
Europa.
scope.
Europa is also known as Jupiter 2, the smallest of four Galilean moons orbiting Jupiter. This frozen wasteland bears the home to the Jupiter 2 research facility and the Europa Pyramid device. That's right, that's what it is. Yeah, so it's a custom map called Europa, but it's like really well made. It's like a 5 gig download just for the DLC map for zombies.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like a hardcore zombies map. It's really good though. So if you ever want to play some Black Ops 3 zombies, that's my go-to map right now.
Oh shoot, dude. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I might be hanging out with Emily. But maybe sometime this week we can do a Black Ops 3 map.
Yeah, I should be home most of the week anyway. We can always get a couple extra people in here if we need to.
I could always show you Wanted. Wanted's a lot of fun.
It does sound fun.
Yeah, it's
I remember
really
playing
cool.
this one and we had like 3 or 4 people playing it. Like there's quite a bunch of Easter eggs in it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, you can go and watch part of one of my streams where I actually complete the Wanted map.
Okay, sweet. I'll have to do that when I get some free time here.
might sabotage myself and not sabotage because I can exfil. I'm gonna exfil when I can next.
That should be next round, right?
I think so. Something you could do when you exfil too, you can buy score streaks and the chopper gunner.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta get some more of the.
Oh, I remember someone using that. I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's super good.
Oh god.
Because when you exfil, you get into the zone and it spawns a bunch of zombies and you have to kill them all before you can exfil. So you sit there.
I have macros on my mouse that I forgot about, and I just bumped my mouse, and now I have no idea which macros turned on.
Oh no.
I don't press anything else until it gets into game. Oh no. I accidentally have a report video on the left screen that I need to get rid of. Let's see if it, God. Let's see if it clicks on something, if I click on something. Okay, I think I fixed it. Thanks.
There are some brains in the wild. There goes your cortex.
I got it, hold on, cancel. Why is it not letting me click on things? I don't like this. I think I might have crashed my Google Chrome.
Uh-oh. Oh, also another thing they added, it counts down the magic timer, so like you actually know how much time you have left on your double points and stuff.
One less hostile cadaver.
God, I don't know which mouse button's being clicked. Oh no. This is really frustrating. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, so you start off, Dylan, in this big room with like this pyramid thing, and then you can like enter it to start the round. And then it sends you off into the planet and you go do your thing. It's really cool. But there's like a starting area with no zombies, so you can like load in and have all your friends ready, and then you join it all at once. There's like a story. Welcome to Jupiter 2 Research Station.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, definitely. I have to check that one out too. Emily is like, oh, you didn't want to stay for the stream or wasn't very exciting or whatever. And she's like, well, you guys just weren't talking to me very much. I was like, oh, yeah. Well, the stream delay is kind of a thing, but...
Yeah, if she was on Discord, it'd be super easy because then you can just talk to her in live time. Man, I forgot how good this map was. You start out with a pickaxe as your main weapon too.
Oh, that's fun.
It's actually super good. I love it.
Swift and merciful. Down you go, all of you.
It's well animated as well. Like whoever built this spent a lot of time.
Yeah, it'll be next round that I can exfil.
It'll be what, sorry?
Next round.
Staying on target.
That you get to exfil.
Yeah, so you have to like... So like rounds... I think rounds 21, 26, 31, 36 are the ones you exfil on.
I see, so it's not like every 5, it's every 5
Well,
plus 1 or whatever.
Yeah, it's every 5th round after the first one. So like
Yeah.
the first one happens on 11.
Yep. Man, I forgot how fun zombies is. It's been so long since I played zombies.
Undead hostile eliminated.
Raptor 1 in range for extraction.
Now I can exfil. You want to watch me exfil?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna actually play this game anyway, so yeah.
Strike team here, lead exfil. Ready when you are.
So all you have to do is you have to get to the exfil site in a minute and a half, which is easy. And then you have like 2 minutes to kill everybody, which can be a pain because these guys spawn.
Fun.
But watch this.
I hope they haven't found her.
Mark requesting chopper gun at ground.
Chopper
So they don't attack me when I'm in this, which is really nice.
Oh, and then you can just shoot them from above. That's sweet. What happens if you don't shoot them? You just fail?
Yeah, you fail. Basically, the Soviets find us, and then they shoot it down, and then we fail.
Fun. It looks like this is very buffed. The helicopter is very buffed. You don't actually have to aim very well.
Enemy targeting our
Throwing
position.
C4
We got
charge.
30 seconds.
Looks pretty sweet though.
Arming C4.
This
I
gun's...
really like the concept of exfilling better than just like ending the round when
I'm
you're
gonna
done.
fail. This gun's not good enough to exfil in time.
You gotta kill the dude
Yeah.
or a bunch of dudes. See, it also that's fun because then it makes it so that you have to actually like try to get a good gun by the end of it, so you're not just like, ah, look at me, I'm exfilling.
This is actually the first time since like the first time I tried, I actually failed an exfil.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because normally I'm using a better gun, but like I said, I'm camo grinding, not gammo grinding.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, if you're hanging on to a gun for a specific reason, it might end up doing this to you at the end of it.
But
So you have to be a little more strategic when you come to the end. You have to actually get a good gun.
like I said, any of the guns can actually be used in game. I probably, if I was gonna actually do it, I would have waited till I got tier 3 or my last tier damage on it, and maybe tier 3 pack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, most of the guns are pretty overall similar, but yeah, there's definitely ones that stand out.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty sweet though.
I got some camos and some attachments.
What'd you get?
Well, let's see what camo wise. Maybe I didn't get any much with it. I can tell you though if I do. Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 camos. Not bad.
Nice. They look like they're pretty good camo too.
Yeah, the the zombie camos are kind of interesting. I don't like the zombie diamond very much. I think I have a gun in here that has diamond on it. Where is it? No. Yeah, this one. This is what the diamond looks like.
Yeah, I'm not as big of a fan. That looks like one of those Twitch Prime loot drops.
Yeah, it's the dark Ethereum looks cool. I don't have that yet because you have to get for everything. What am I doing? But you can preview it. I do like the zombie gold. It's pretty low key, but it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Almost like snake skin.
but the dark aether.
Ooh. Okay,
Yeah.
I like the whole galaxy thing with the animation. That's nice.
Yeah. This gun right here. This is the first shotgun I use. This gun just wrecks. Like if you if you fail with this, you weren't trying. Like it's yeah, look at that.
Dude, that's sweet.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, like animated skins in general in games are always nice.
Yeah.
But Galaxy kind of beats everything.
I forget what the other weapon class is that I have. I got my shotguns.
Rocket launchers and grenade launchers.
Yeah, think about that. You have to. I don't know if with this gun, I don't know if this was original. I know the guns they add in later on don't count towards like camo progressions as far as like having to get like your diamond and all that stuff that requires all of them. DLC guns and weapons, which is what they pretty much call anything that's added in later seasons. There's like the DLC stuff now. You don't have to get gold essentially to contribute to that, but you have to get the base ones still. But look, you have to get these. You have to get these gold to get Dark Ethereum.
So you have to use them pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, they do change the camo requirements for all of them when you are doing that. but 1,500 kills,
1,500 kills.
which
Oh,
is
man.
significantly less than you have to do with other guns.
Yeah, but just with that thing is such a pain in the butt too, because if you get too close to yourself, you start blowing yourself up with it.
2 or more enemies rapidly 50 times. 5 or more
See,
enemies
I
with a
feel like
single
those,
shot.
Those aren't specifically very hard, but when you try to combine all that together.
1,500 kills while it's packed too.
Yeah, because I would end up killing myself with it by accident, just because it's so easy to like splash damage.
10 kills rapidly 10 times. That's not gonna
Oh,
be too
man.
hard. You just have
Yeah.
you just shoot your trains and you'll get rapid kills.
Well, as long as you're not just downing them with their freaking legs off.
Get 20 or more consecutive kills RPG without getting hit. So this is pretty much all of the guns have this for zombies. You have to get 20 kills or a certain amount of kills in a row without getting hit. And
I
then you have
like
to,
that rusty. What was that called in CS? They had a name for that skin.
that does look nice.
I had one of those. It was an AK. Oh, what is the skin name for that? Good God, I don't remember. Anyways, but mine had a whole bunch of blue on it, and that was like more expensive. So I ended up selling it for like $90.
Oh, gotcha.
One of their fancy skins.
So then you have your weapon classes too, so you can actually add buffs to your weapon classes. Obviously, I've added a few to some of them, but not all of them.
That's actually something that's super cool that they added. I'm glad they did that.
Yeah, and here's your field upgrades. So this is the new one. Force all enemies in the area to target you for 10 seconds. Armor takes all damage during this time. Oh, that's neat. Activation repairs your armor to full. Enemies you kill repair 10% of your armor. Normal enemies explode after hitting you. Increased duration to 15 seconds. Normal enemies are slow to walk speed while active. Those are all the tiers you can get on it. Jacoby and Jacob run Ring of Fire, which is pretty good because it burns enemies.
Yeah.
And blocks, like, you can upgrade it to where it blocks incoming stuff and things like that.
Yeah.
But it also, while you're standing in it, it boosts your damage.
Oh, that would be very helpful.
Yeah. Anyways, and oh yeah, I forgot the tier 3 upgrade for this. It does the bottomless mag thing where it pulls from your stock instead of your magazine while you're standing in it.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, then that way you don't have to worry about your stupid
Reload.
time.
Yeah, but healing aura is my go-to. It's just super effective because like there'll be times when they both go down and I just pop it and they both stand up. They could be completely across the map for me. I pop it and they stand up. And then they have a buff on them for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and you said you could drop it at your own feet.
Yep, and I can use it for myself too. Oh, yeah, when I use it, even when it revives them, I get the buff too.
Yeah, so you end up healing yourself with it. That's good.
Oh, here's all your perks too. Deadshot, Stamina Up, Quick Revive Speed, Jug, Tombstone, and then Elemental Pop is the only one that's new to this, which basically they added ammo mods, which you can buy at the Pack-a-Punch station, which just is kind of like, you remember in the, like in Black Ops 3 when you would do like a Pack 2 and you would get like Blast Furnace and Turn.
Yeah.
And that's basically what this is, but instead of getting it randomly, you can just pay for one of them.
I like that better because I always had to repack a bunch of times to get what I wanted.
So Elemental Pop basically just, there's a chance that it just applies a random one of those to your gun and it just rotates every time you shoot. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I never buy it, but it's there.
Yeah, I appreciate that one when you pack in Black Ops 3 or whatever.
Yeah. So I usually just go for like the equivalent of Blast Furnace and just leave it on my gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
It should be fun to play though.
yeah, for sure. Anyways,
I definitely like the changes they've made.
yeah, it's definitely improved. I'm gonna end my stream really quick, but
I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon here too.
yeah. Well, hey, thanks for everyone coming out to the stream, all 2 of you, Mason and Emily, for 10 minutes. It was fun. It went from multiplayer, well, it went from being labeled as Warzone, which it never was, to multiplayer to zombies. So
Yep. Yeah, that's weird. The chat keeps defaulting to